if you're an NDIS provider, listen up. You probably went into business with your NDIS provider business, providing services. You want to do this, want to do that, you want to help people with disabilities. And you thought that you could just register and everything would magically fall into place. But alas, you find yourself with burnout. You find yourself trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to find clients, trying to manage clients, trying to actually deliver services, and it's just not working. Here's something that a lot of business owners, not just NDIS, but a lot of business owners make the mistake of doing. They don't have a business plan. And that's okay, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that you didn't understand that you needed a business plan. Here's the thing, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. You need a plan, you need to know where you're going, you need a roadmap to where you're going to get to. You need to know who your audience is. You need to know who your market is. And you might say, oh, of course I know, they're people with disabilities. But do you really know? So I'm a carer for my daughter with multiple disabilities. But nobody's contacted me. Nobody's made contact with me and said, are you okay? Do you need more services? Can we provide something better? How can I manage? How can I help you? Make it better for you? Nobody has. You see, you need a business plan. You need a business plan to understand your audience. And then in that plan, you need to map out your figures. You need to know if your marketing is working. And you might say, oh, but this is people with disabilities. I don't need marketing. I don't like those kind of terms. Here's the thing. You need to know what you're doing. You need to be registered. And NDIS is cracking down. NDIS is getting tough. Why? Because I've seen so many providers out there, and NDIS has too. So many providers, rogue providers, that are not doing the right thing. And if you don't have everything documented, you could be at risk. So make sure you have a business plan. Make sure you know who your clients are, where you're going to find them, where you're spending the money. That what you get in is what you should be charging, that you are charging the right prices, the NDIS catalog prices. Otherwise, you could be in for a lot of trouble. And if something goes wrong in your business, if my daughter something bad happens to her while she's in your care, that could be very serious on you. So you do need to have a business plan. You do need to know what you're doing. And NDIS is going to make sure that everybody's registered and everybody has an agreement. So make sure that you have everything documented, and I'm providing a business plan. Even more, I'm going to be making a recording, a Zoom, on how you can map out your business plan, what a business plan looks like, and how you can apply it to NDIS. So stay tuned, because you can see, you'll be able to feed in, you'll be able to get on the Zoom, ask questions, and map out your business plan. So follow me on Facebook or on YouTube, where I'll be posting the links also here on TikTok. All right, hope you all have a great day. Make sure you've got your business plan. I'm Christine, Empowered Women in Business. See you soon.